Welcome back to J.U.L.I.A Among the Stars. Alright, let's explore these dormitories. Or at least the women's dormitory, because I don't think I'm getting through this door.
Attention. There must have been an explosion in the adjacent room.
I wonder if it's somehow connected to the air composition.
Likely so. We might be able to use this to our advantage.
How so?
It appears to be quite vulnerable. We might find a way to get in.
We'll find a way to get you in there, Mobot.
Alright, so maybe I can get this... Oh, that canister! Maybe we can create another controlled explosion that will finally take this off the hinges. Let's check on this phone.
Observation. The presumed explosion in the adjacent room has shaken the whole station. This piece probably fell down because of that explosion.
From here, I'm assuming. There's a maintenance shaft.
Someone tried to manipulate the air circuits in the shaft as well.
Was their supply of breathable air depleted? Empty.
How about this one? No? Alright, so all that's left is going into the women's dormitory. Well, this thing seems to be almost working. Let's check these lockers.
It's sad to see how quickly personal belongings can turn to junk without their owners.
Yes, it sure does.
No hidden cameras.
The level of trust here was significantly higher than on Xenophone.
Well, I wouldn't be too sure about this one. This one's still closed. It's got a keypad.
This is locked. I need a code to get in.
Yeah.
Oh, Mobot, you're such an ingenious machine. I never would have come up with that.
Alright. That's your tank.
Someone has removed all the oxygen tanks from the spacesuits. They must have had a really serious air problem.
Unfortunately, it's broken beyond repair.
Well, it's a bummer. Shoes.
Yes, our totally uncomfortable shoes. I wish they at least looked nice.
Diagrams.
These diagrams represent the central air and electrical circuits.
Look, someone marked all the places where the air pipes were accessible.
There's an ID card.
Let's get that card.
It's pretty dirty, but hopefully it works. There's the keypad. Oh, there's another vent cover. Oh, looks like a...
This fallen cover supports my theory. There was a small explosion somewhere in the station.
Wow, it's Clive Christian. Special reserve. I couldn't even afford one bottle.
Do you want me to recover those bottles for you?
Not really. It wouldn't feel right. And besides, there's no one to share it with.
Maybe we could use the cosmetics to, do something. I don't know. Alright, let me check this ID card. Where's that computer console? It's in here. Marita Robinson. Image corrupt. Stephen Prince. I have a theory, but I don't want to alert anyone just yet. Drop by any time. I still think it's just your nerves. Yeah, it might be possible. Have you seen it? No, not really. It was too dark. It's going to eat us all alive. Calm down. If anything happens to me, I've made some observations and they're in my locker. Sweet. The code is 987654. I could always look these numbers up in my pad, but it's a heck of a lot easier to just write it down a sticky note. I don't have to open that window. Isn't that a bit obvious? 987654. Give me a break. Do any of these security regulations ever really protect anything? Max, can I visit you, please? Sure, what's up? I'm feeling very odd. You think someone's body can react to infrasound by having visions? You know what? Just get in here and tell me what's wrong. Face to face. All these people must have died before they got the Xenophon, because none of these people are mentioned. Xenophon. Benjamin, don't forget to come here for your vaccine. Oh, sorry about that. We'll be there in a second. Now that's a good boy. Sand. Sand. What is that? Alright, I should be able to get into her locker now. Which one was the dormitory? This one. Is that a data pad? Sure is. There we go. We gotta break another password. Okay. Get that. SD card. As usual, I'll start with numbers. Doesn't look like it, but I don't know. Alright, no numbers. Is it magtastic? Oh my god. Wow! Her password is magtastic. Oh my goodness. Oh, Marita. Oh. I am shaking my head at you. Alright, this will be quite a nightmare, calming down this sorry bunch. I'm afraid I'm going to run out of tranquilizers soon. On the other hand, Phaedros sounds like a place where nothing can go wrong. Well, what we really need it after our visit to Ambrosia and Zenobia. I still haven't been to those planets. What the hell happened in those places? Seems like stuff went wrong on every planet. I have a feeling that we're in a perfect place. Nothing to do, no unusual activities, and just a view of an endless calm desert. I bet this will do marvels for their sanity. I am bored though. This place has something to it. I just can't quite figure out what that something is. That something is something very strong and powerful that tried to destroy the station is what that something is. I might have spoken too soon. Roger came to me this morning complaining about some weird sounds deep in the night. Me? I haven't heard a thing. Still, it worries me because he was really obsessive about it. The last thing I need is someone going berserk. Thank goodness for Cassie. Even though she is so quiet, almost withdrawn, she doesn't even write in her database, but she is always so stable and calm. Sometimes personality is overrated. I gave Roger sedatives. He doesn't seem to be mentally stable, and there are laser guns lying around. I've decided to put him under close medical surveillance. He's probably on the verge of a real mental breakdown. The probe stopped answering. Was that a setup? After he made all the information on the Zenobia expedition classified? I don't trust Lark one bit. He's somehow too shady. And there's more bad news. Unless Benjamin fixes the data channel, we are stuck here. I hope the probe didn't take off without us, but Lark is capable of anything. Boy, this just keeps looking worse and worse for Lark. They showed me the green jelly. I fear we are dealing with something really nasty. Something which goes way over our heads. Benjamin told me today that he had no luck with storm communications and doesn't see any solution to this puzzle. What does it mean? A walkthrough? Whatever that thing outside, it's alive, big, and hungry. And we are definitely stuck in here. Did it know that damaging the internal air generators would force us to go outside? I'm scared. Stefan was badly injured. I don't think he's going to make it. It's so weird. It doesn't seem to want to eat us. It just somehow wishes us dead. Territorial issues. We have suffered another massive attack on our station. I don't think we or the station will survive much longer. Stefan gave me the code to his datapad in case we could find something useful there. It's free 91023. I don't think we will need it, though you mentioned some plans for the external air unit. I think I found a way. I'll try tonight. If this works, we can save ourselves. I think it worked.
I am not sure what to do with that container right now.
Leave it there for the time being. For the impact to damage the station shell, it had to be rather extreme.
Upon analysis, I can rule out an explosion. This is interesting. The impact came from within the station itself.
Someone must have used the large hammer to do that.
And had very strong arms.
There is some kind of organic sticky substance on the wall.
Acquire a sample, please.
More stuff, huh? Substance doesn't resemble any known material. The biological structure of the substance is extremely complex and forms a perfect organized biological structure. It's precise. Haven't I acquired this stuff before? Okay, well, whatever.
I am not sure what to do with these containers right now.
Let's leave them here for the time being.
Not sure what to do to open the door to the men's dormitory. Maybe I should go elsewhere. I don't think I have everything I need. get something on with the planet.
Judging from here, it looks like sketches for a big antenna.
Confirmation. It looks like a simplified construction plan to
Maybe I
build
can build
one.
it. Can I use that to build it? I will this.
I haven't seen one of these for ages. My father had one and taught me how to solve it pretty quickly.
Oh, there's a data pad. I didn't even notice this before. Roger Callum. Okay. This wasn't the guy that had the free night. I'll try it anyway. Oops. I didn't think so. Ah, strong cryptography. Well, that's a bummer. What was the name of the guy that I had the, Oh, Stefan. Oh, there's a blueprint. Nice.
Aha! Someone was studying how to remove the oxygen tanks from the spacesuits.
Alright, I think I've done everything there's to do here.
I am not sure.
Leave it there.
Alright, I suppose I should go elsewhere. Now let's come back here. Okay. So right here, these are the last two planets. These are probably Zenobia and oh, there's this one too. Let's go here. Ambrosia. Alright. Finally one of the ones mentioned on Xenophon. Something terrible happened at this place. Let's find out what it is. Oh, I wanted to scan it, not land. Okay. Oh, I gotta work there first, yeah. Ambrosia, immortal, is a rocky planet with a vast vegetation belt on the equator. It's also the very first exoplanet with directly observable extraterrestrial life. Of particular interest is a massive purple spot on the surface, which appears artificial and invites a closer inspection. A single day on Ambrosia lasts 27 hours. Sounds very Earth-like. There's that purple spot.
Wow, this is entirely unexpected. That jungle definitely seemed to be inhabited.
Can you hear me up there? This place is quite disorienting for my directional sensors.
We can hear you loud and clear, Mobot.
Very good. Can you provide me with any additional visual guidance?
It depends on what we want to do here. We should definitely search for evidence of the expedition.
Okay, let's explore the jungle to see what we can find.
As you wish, Rachel. I'm activating the Advanced Visual Map Guide. Unfortunately, this place can't be mapped from above, so we have to rely on the auto-mapping feature. On the other hand, as soon as we map any important spots, I can automatically guide Mobot there without your further assistance. Simply click on the point of interest, and Mobot will go there instantly.
Is the auto-mapping feature ready?
Indeed. As soon as Mobot exits this landing zone, I'll make it accessible to you.
Thank you, Julia. Julia, do you know what I find the most surprising here?
Tell me.
This vegetation. It looks so similar to plants on Earth. Of course, I don't recognize any of these plants, but we're so far from home and plants look like plants. Rocks look like rocks, and it's even raining here.
Pardon my interruption, but I am detecting a faint trace of a very corrosive acid in the rain.
That's odd. Does it mean that the plants are resistant to it? Or is this the reason why some of the plants look so withered? This tree baffles me.
How so?
Look closely at the leaves. They're growing in thick clusters directly from the trunk. Even though the tree has lots of space for growth, it doesn't create branches.
Alright, to the jungle we go. So there's that auto mapping feature. Use arrow keys or buttons to navigate through the map. Snapshot viewer. Point position is marked red. Hover over a point of interest to see it in the snapshot viewer. Click the fast travel again. Okay?
Have you been to this jungle before?
Indeed. And it was quite a disaster.
Was the crew attacked?
Well, I prefer the term greeted, but the crew thought otherwise. They answered with gunfire.
How terrible!
Yes. Unfortunately, all those years of training for first contact were ignored in the realities of the jungle. The crew's fear of the unknown was too strong, and they did not even try to make contact.
You're saying they fired on sight?
Yes.
I doubt mankind ever learns. Buried deep in the jungle, with no sight of civilization and strange beings all around, they must have been so afraid. I don't think I can judge them. Do you know who was down there?
According to my recovered memory files, J.U.L.I.A led this expedition.
Of course.
Again, Andrew takes the lead. Maybe his experiences as a soldier in the 2217 Middle Eastern War contributed to his paranoia down there. Wow, this can't just be a coincidence.
No, this structure was created by sentient beings.
This place is so tranquil, yet surreal at the same time. Almost mystical. This really isn't a natural formation, right?
No. Someone has built it.
Look at that flora! It looks neither alive nor dead, as if it were attracted towards that swirling spot. Maybe there is some kind of symbiosis keeping it alive. This tree looks hollow and dead. Let's check it out.
The tree has been totally consumed by millions of tiny insectoids. Upon closer examination, it's completely covered with incredible swarms of those insects. It's impossible to find out how the tree manages to stay alive.
Just look at this! That insect almost looks like a firefly. Let's catch it and learn more about it.
glow is caused by a phosphorescue-based chemical compound excreted by the insect. The insect shares a few common features with Coleoptera. Their eyes are noteworthy because the insect perceives an entirely different spectrum, resulting in their ability to visualize environmental sounds.
What the heck?
I am detecting a strong energy field.
Can you analyze what kind of energy it is?
It clearly has some electromagnetic properties, but I am still not sure what it is.
Is it dangerous for your circuits?
I don't think so. More likely, my senses are not sensitive enough to understand the true nature of this energy.
Wow.
I
Okay, so I can't do anything else with that. And go back, yes. Uh-oh. Got a goblin?
I am being approached by a local life form.
Stay calm, Mobot. Let's try not to repeat history.
Ooh. Alien monkey.
Oh my goodness, no wonder the crew panicked. I'm glad I wasn't there. I don't know how I would have reacted.
I think that it's trying to communicate with me, but I cannot understand what it is saying.
Try to greet him and show him that we come in peace.
Feature pauses for a moment and thought. Suddenly it starts drawing mysterious symbols as if wanting you to read them.
It seems they have a written language. I might have more luck analyzing it instead of their native speech.
Oh, is this a minigame? I have no idea how this... Space... Night beings... I have no clue what I'm doing here. Some kind of tutorial for this would have been nice because I have no clue what is happening. I guess I'm just gonna have to trial and error. I have no clue what's going on here. Okay, I got one, I guess. Alright. I just have to keep trial and error, man, because I have no clue how this works. Okay. And I'm back to 0. Alright, so that first one is modest. It's always going to start with modesty. The second one is knowledge. It's not lords. Oh, no, it doesn't start with the same ones, because modesty's not even in here, okay. Oh, okay, it does have hits. Good, alright. Translate the symbol or symbols below by clicking on all the upper words in a matching cluster. A cluster is defined by the number of output connections. Alright, listen, what? Oh, am I looking for the same amount of output connections? Is that what it is? Alright, so this one's got 3, so this is 3, so it needs both of these. Oh, this is 3 and this is 3. Oh wow, this is easy now that I understand what to do. Okay. Please do not hurt me, you who came from the skies. The creature has raised 2 of his limbs in the air, crossing them. As his eyes gradually change to a magenta color, it appears to be ceramic.
Don't worry, we come in peace.
I am but a humble servant of my lords. I've always obeyed the ways of the ancients. Have you returned to punish
Let's
us
pretend
again?
we have no clue about that incident, right?
Tell him that we're here to learn about the ways of the ancients.
Is that so? We welcome you to our home. If you indeed seek the ways of the ancients, you must help us answer the questions we have for many
Analysis. By revolve, it probably means the planet's orbit around their sun, which
Years.
we would perceive as a year.
Explore our home at your leisure and meet me again by the gates of our settlement. And then the creature vanished from view. Obviously, they have mastered the art of natural camouflage.
Are you kidding me? Unless there are more advanced life forms than the one we've met, it sheds an entirely different light on them. This must be a statue. And to think that an extraterrestrial life species produced this art.
Don't get carried away too much. You have no idea how they actually perceive this. I would be deeply surprised if they would share any kind of common view with humans.
You're right. It's just so similar in a sense. I would have expected something different. Everything should be different. They are so beautiful. Mobot, could you inspect the source of their glow?
Just a second. It seems that the glow is not actually caused by the plants themselves.
What do you mean?
They are covered by a thin membrane formed from little life forms. It is the life forms that are glowing.
Wow. So here we are, far away from Earth, witnessing a symbiosis between Plantae and Metazoa. Mobot, you'd be so kind and get me a sample?
The flower shows a perfect symbiosis of flora and insect-like life forms which form the thin membrane, creating a characteristic glow. Insects are feeding upon the blossom and their excretions serve as nutrients for the plant.
What an interesting plant. The rolled-up part might tell me more about their reproductive process. I've already seen some of these plants straightened out. I believe that at a certain point, the plant simply shoots out its seeds, like a slingshot.
Let us validate this with our analyzer.
An annual plant which ends its life cycle by committing suicide. At the end, the flower ejects all its seeds, tearing apart tissues critical for the further plant growth and life.
Observation. These vines are not growing naturally.
Really? How so?
They are tied around the trees to create some sort of nets.
Nets? No, that doesn't sound right. They're too thick to catch anything. There must be a reason for those.
Let it be, Rachel. We should move on.
Sidewalk?
What do you mean?
Not a real sidewalk, of course, but it must be a walkway. They actually walk on these vines. What on earth? It's a standard issue laser gun. What's it doing here?
The sad thing is, to the local inhabitants, this weapon would be proof of godly powers. It is probably a holy relic to them.
It's scary to see such a common item depicted like that. It must have taken them a long time. What is this supposed to represent? It almost looks like the local creatures.
It's a part of this artificial structure.
There are 2 of these statues, one on each side.
It doesn't look like that Ambrosian we just met. Maybe it's an object of worship.
If so, we should be more careful not to meet one.
I don't want to go inside just yet.
It looks like a head. Do you think it's inspired by our expedition?
It might well be.
The spherical part contains some sort of a funnel.
A funnel? What for?
You use funnels to pour liquid substances without spilling them.
Very funny.
Another observation, a strange contraption is hidden at the back of the spherical part.
It looks like this statue has more to it than meets the eye.
I am not sure I can get you any more information about this funnel. Is there anything specific you want me to do with it?
Oh wow. Another mini game, huh? Doesn't look like I can click on any of these. Oh, I can. Click on the stones to control the contraption. Right. But
Nothing happened.
Damn.
okay, I think I'm gonna need like information, some kind of something. Oh, scratches.
Mobot, can you look closer at the scratch marks? They look like an inscription to me.
You are right, Rachel. It seems that these marks once corresponded to the symbols on this object.
I confirm your observations. I might be able to recover some of them.
Well, do it.
Let me try recovering the inscription.
That's this one. That's this one. That's this one. That's this one.
Nothing happened.
Damn.
What do I do with these? Oh, these have something next to this.
Nothing happened.
Damn.
Nothing happened.
Damn.
Nothing happened.
Damn.
Oh, I missed this one too. There's nothing for me to press here. Press the ones up above and below it. Should I do that for all of these?
nothing happened.
Damn.
Oh, you know what? I'll come back here. I need to learn more about this.
There's nothing in here.
Any clue what the purpose of that strange cavity is?
Maybe the locals use it to hide when it's raining.
I don't think so. It's not very...
I guess you'll never understand sarcasm, Mobot.
Alright. Guess I'll go back and explore more of the planet. Let's leave off here, then we'll check out more of Ambrosia next time.